Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Wednesday and I have Ethan and Finn and Malone and Harrison with me today. Harrison is eating things. The boys are doing Mother's Day gifts, so you can't really see. I will show you a bit, but I'm going to blur out what they're making so that you can't actually see, because I know parents watch these videos. But they are making Mother's Day gifts. And Ethan is just hiding under a dog for a few minutes. He wanted to have a cuddle with the dog. He is, isn't he, Finn? He's hiding under a dog. So he's just having a moment under a dog. He's quite happy. He's just playing under a dog.
I hop.
You hop?
Yeah.
Finn's learned to hop, apparently. Anyway, we're going to get on with our Mother's Day gifts. We are making Mother's Day presents, and I will blur out what the present is so that it's still a surprise for the mothers. But they're working very, very hard on their Mother's Day gifts.
And we have to keep it a secret because I'm not very good at secret.
You do need to keep it a secret, yes. Right, let's put your sleeves up. Well, because he's a bit small to use pens, isn't he? Right, you can't have Mummy see what you're making, it's a secret. So you'll have to do it like this. What colour are you going to pick?
This is Mummy, my secret.
It is. Purple? They're going to go for the peachy colour, rightio. Peachy colour. I might put a bit of paper under where he's going to be doing this. You can do some, we can use the paints for some drawing afterwards if you want. Right, here you go. Use your hand. Here we go. On there. Oops. Look, on there, look, like that. You want to do it?
This is from Loft.
On there. On there. That's naughty there. Don't. I'm going to help you bop. Bop. This is very loosely working. Harrison and Pip are working together, this is. This is not completely Harrison, I'm afraid. Ready? Go bop. Bop. It is like lipstick, you're right. It's special paint. So bop. He doesn't really understand. We're making it for Mummy. We are. Hold it.
Daddy scratched his car.
Daddy scratched his car. What happened to Daddy's car?
Daddy's so cross. Daddy's boss so cross with me.
Daddy's boss is cross with him
Yeah.
because Daddy's scratched his car.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is it a works car then? Is it a company car, do you think?
It's work.
It's a works car. Oh no. Did he get told off by his boss?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Daddy. Is it a big scratch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mummy not seen it.
Mummy's not seen it, but you have.
Mummy seen it.
What did you say when you saw it? What did you say when you saw it? Were you surprised? You're, oh no, Daddy.
Okay, no.
Because it's broke, because he's scratched his car. It's a bit old no, isn't it? Oh no, Daddy. That's a shame. Right, I think that's probably as good as it's going to get, isn't it? You just want to pull the paint apart. On there, look, put your fingers on there, look, your finger paint.
Look there.
It is like lipstick. It's not actual lipstick though. Look like that. Go. Boop, boop, boop. Oops. On there. It did roll away.
Yeah.
Rolled away. It did. It's not actual lipstick. Look. We go. think? Yeah. And then this one. What have you seen over there? Something's taken your attention.
They're giving each other a hug because the police is going on a trip on an aeroplane, so the bad guys misses him, so they're giving each other a hug.
Oh, the bad guy's getting a hug.
Yeah.
Will it make him less of a bad guy if he gets a hug?
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow. Oh, there's the lid. I was wondering where Harrison's lid was. How you doing there, Ethan? You nearly finished yours? Yeah. Should we try some yellow? Oh, what about some green? Should we do some green? You boys can do some painting with these if you want in a minute. Ooh, it's a flower.
Yes.
Flower. Are you drawing on your trousers? Look. Thanks, sweetie. Look, the paints are more interesting than the lids, I promise. Look, there you go. Empty your mouth, cheeky. Boop, 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 boop.
Naughty.
He's only a baby, doesn't understand. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, there goes the paint. There goes the picture.
He ruins it.
Oh, getting paint on the floor. Good job, Harrison. Got some yellow? Because I dropped the paint stick. Here you go, Harrison. That one, yellow. Yellow. No, I don't want yellow. What colour do you want? Pink. Green? You want the green one back? Okay. Paint! That's it! Yay! Bip, 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 bip. Bip, 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 bip. You're welcome. I've done those bits for you. I've done the muff for you and the other muff. So you can do the other bits because Mummy wants it to be your picture, doesn't it? Not Pippa's picture.
I want yellow.
Harrison. Well, it was a Harrison and Pip. Pip and Harrison's
Pippa.
picture. It's 10:30 and I haven't had any breakfast yet. So I'm doing myself some ready brek. Now I'm a bit strange. I like ready brek with cold milk and quite a bit of sugar. People think I'm strange, but it's how I like it. The sugar is pretty disgusting, to be honest. But it's not, it's really tasty. But the quantity of sugar I put in it is pretty bad. You didn't see that. It's very bad for me. Right, all the children are having either snacks or just some outdoor play. Harrison has climbed himself up onto the patio. He's very good at getting up and down that step. I'm very impressed. He's not even a year old yet and he can get up and down that step really well, which is good. He's having some of his bread with, looks like cheese on it, cream cheese or something. And I like my ready brek quite runny as well. You will see it's quite runny. I'm an odd one, but we know that. So I rang up to check. No, I haven't told you this, have I? So there was some confusion over my jab on Friday. I was like, well, my sister-in-law messaged me and said, do you want to just check why you've been offered this? Because it does seem odd. And I was like, yeah, it does. And my dad actually hasn't had his yet. He's got a letter to say to book it, but he hasn't had it. And I was like, that does seem a bit odd. So I I rang them and they said I've been put in category 6, which is what they're currently working on. And I was like, well, what is category 6? And they were like, well, they can't see any obvious reason looking at my health records why I'm in category 6. So spoke to the doctor, and then I got a text message last night saying they have me down as a carer. And they have me down as a carer because I've got 2 kids with autism, and well, you can't really call Brendan a kid anymore, can you? But I am their main carer, and I'm the one that deals with everything. And you know, obviously, even with Brendan at the age he is, requires me helping him with things that other 19-year-olds wouldn't have problems with. So things like doing this, you know, trying to organise his driving and what have you, we're having to do it, and having to set him up extra time, which is a nightmare. That's another whole story. You know, lots of things that other lads his age wouldn't need support with. And he obviously does. So they're like, well, you are still his carer, and you're still your younger son's carer because of that. You know, on top of normal parenting, there are additional things that they say makes me a carer. So, so they said, yes, come and have your jab, because obviously if anything happened to the boys anyway, you know, if anything happened to me anyway, then obviously for any child that would be traumatic. But I think the fact is, if anything happened to me, I am the person that deals with everything for them, their key support through, and will be into their adult life. So it's important that I'm protected, is how they see it. So I was like, okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure that I was entitled to it. I don't want to be taking a jab from somebody else who deserves it more. And they were like, no, you come in and have it. So yeah, that explains why I'm getting it. Yum. So Julia, you should qualify. Check with the surgery. You should qualify because of the boys. Right, I'm going to eat this and go and check on the boys in the garden. Wow, what have you transformed it into then? Transformers roll out!
Transformers roll everywhere. The spot for the snorkel.
Oh, it's got a snorkel. Wow. You're having a lot of fun with these, aren't you, Malone? You boys are eating. Have you finished, Ethan? Oh my goodness, thank you. I just found a ladybird.
I found that at my house yesterday.
Tell you what, let's put it... Oh, he's curled himself up. Let me put it in where the flowers are, yes? So he doesn't get stood on. Oh, I tell you what, we have a bug house. We can put it in the bug house.
The bug house.
Have you?
Yeah.
Right, we'll put him up here.
What? Is that the bug house?
Yep. Can't tell if he's the right way up or... There we are. He's in the bug house. Now we won't get squashed. What are you making, Ethan? Are you cooking? Yeah, this one might be easier for picking stuff up. It's got a bit of an edge to it. What you make? A nice cup of tea? Pardon? It's too hard to get that bit, is it? To get it up? Oh. Try some of the mud under there a bit. Maybe further under the bush. Under the bamboo. Under the bamboo. Can you get a bit... Is that easier?
Red light. Oh, that's the bamboo.
That's the bamboo, yep. Pandas like to eat bamboo. Because that's what pandas eat. Panda bears.
Yummy! Just when I get the tea. Just when I get the tea. Just when I get the tea. Now.
Okay, served up on a silver platter, crocodile with an apple in its mouth. Or on its bottom. Yep, that's a feast fit for a king, that is. It's 5 to 4 and Finn and Harrison have gone home. So it's just Malone and Ethan. Ethan's just finished some of his pasta for his tea. Malone's not in an eating mood today, so he's not really eaten anything. But I have offered. Now what would you call her? My second cousin. So my great uncle's granddaughter. So she's a couple of months older than Brendan, and she's been messaging me about the funeral and various other things, you know, details and what have you. Anyway, they've got a date. The funeral is at 9:30 on Wednesday next week. So that's the day Kenzie's due to go back to school. So I was a bit worried about things like making sure he's locked the door and stuff. So what's my plan is I'm going to work until lunchtime on Tuesday, send everyone home at 12. All the big kids will be back at school and everything by then. So I'll do the school run in the morning, look after little ones till lunchtime. 12 o'clock they'll all go home. I'll have a bath, do my hair, so I'm all fresh and everything, and then I'll drive up. Probably take me about 3.5 hours, depending on the traffic. I can park outside the house, so I'll just spend the night in the van outside the house, and then obviously I'll move well out of the way when the hearses and everything come, so that I'm not in the way. And then I'll just drive up to the crematorium for the funeral and then come home afterwards. So 9:30 is just a bit early for me to drive up there. It's a bit, I mean, I could do it in one day, I could, but a 9:30 start with, you know, that, I mean, really, realistically, I'd probably be leaving at 5 to make sure I got there on time. 6, 7, 8, yeah. So I'd rather just drive up the night before. No rush, no worry, no panic. Got time to get ready in the morning. And who knows, if the weather's nice, I could have a socially distanced cup of tea. I could sit in my van, they could sit in their front garden, and we can have a cup of tea on Tuesday evening. Would be nice under better circumstances, but it is what it is. So yes, I'm going to do that. The weather's turned. It did say expect rain at lunchtime, and we didn't get it, but we've got it now. It is chucking it down and has been for about an hour. We have been given a beanbag by Ruby's mum that they don't need anymore, and it fits beautifully in the loft on that bench. It's a perfect little reading nook. I'll show you now. Oh yes, that beanbag works very well. I can sit up here and read my books. It's quite nice. If it gets a bit cold, you can put a heater on. Do need to finish this with some more fabric. Do need to paint these. Need to fit that one properly. I like it. I like it. Peas, gravy, sausages, and potatoes. Our shower is playing up, so I have run myself a shallow bath. Not a bath, but enough to sit and wash myself. Because I don't want to wallow. Well, I would love to wallow, but I'm not going to wallow because other people need the bathroom too. So, Kenzie and Lee are going to watch I'm going to watch The Flash, the new season of The Flash. And I decided, since we've got this nice beanbag, I'm going to sit and see if I can finish my book. It's got really, really good. He's being set up, which I knew was coming. I just knew it was coming. Yeah, so I want to carry on reading that. And, yes, see how it goes. Got my tea. I would prefer the lighting to be a little more subdued, but it's quite bright. I did try to move the lamp around, but the lamp's not bright enough, so it is this big light up here. And in time I will make it more cozy. I will paint and I will, you know, finish it. But at the moment it is fine as it is. It's a quiet spot. And it will be more cozy when I finish decorating it. Definitely. You know, just like painting this board. I'm not going to go, you know, big decorating. But painting the boards. And maybe the boys can paint some things on them. Decorate it a bit, you know. Paint their artwork on it, maybe. I don't know. I will definitely want to paint the wall over there that is just breeze block. And then I've got white tape to wrap around these so we don't get splinters. And then I just don't have to think about the fact that spiders might just crawl out of the gaps and over me. Like that, big ones. Just don't think about it, don't think about it. Anyway, I'm going to go and read my book now and enjoy some peace and quiet. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.